สวัสดีค่ะ Welcome to the Nation Daily. This is the edition for the 6th December 2023. You are with Tulip. Thai students rank below average in science and mathematics and much lower in reading, according to the latest OECD's Program for International Student Assessment 2022. Exports of Thai rice to Indonesia have soared over the past few months as the country struggles with severe drought triggered by El Niño phenomenon and the delayed onset of the rainy season. Thailand has been ranked 22nd among countries where hospitals could be at risk of total or partial shutdown due to the extreme weather by the year 2100. Most Thais know what soft power is, but more than 60% of them have no idea what the government's One Family, One Soft Power policy means, a recent poll has shown. And where fossils of Chalawan thailandicus and extinct giant reptiles from the late Jurassic period have been designated a national treasure by the Department of Mineral Resources. First story, we will go to the latest result of the assessment test of 15-year-old students from across the world. There were almost 700,000 students taking this test from 81 countries and territories, and the results show that Thailand has not been doing too well. Thai students rank below average in science and mathematics and much lower in reading. This is according to the latest OECD's PISA 2022 that just recently published. The assessment is conducted annually and Thailand has shown a downward trend in the last 10 years. The current mean score is lower than those of Singapore, Vietnam, Brunei, and Malaysia. Thailand is also among the countries where reading performance was already deteriorating before the pandemic. So almost 700,000 15-year-old students from these 81 countries and economies took this test. This is the first large-scale study to collect data from student performance, well-being, and equity before and after the COVID-19 disruptions. OECD reported that the assessment saw an unprecedented drop in performance overall. However, it's also said that countries like South Korea and Singapore have demonstrated that it is possible to establish a top-tier education system even when starting from a relatively low income level by prioritizing the quality of teaching over the size of classes and funding mechanisms that align resources with needs is the key message here. If you have limited resources, you have to see what should be prioritized, where it should go first, so you have to align resources with needs. If Singapore and South Korean, two countries that used to be very, very poor, can come out on top like this, it actually shows that a right system, the right mechanism would work and would help the education system to thrive if they know what they're doing. Next story, we will go to the rice export because just recently Indonesia has become the top import of Thai rice, surprisingly. Exports of Thai rice to Indonesia have soared over the past few months as the country struggles with severe droughts and the delayed onset of the rainy season. This is according to the Commerce Ministry. Drought has impacted Indonesia's rice growing areas, especially in Java and parts of South Sumatra. They were able to produce rice lower than its forecast. So Indonesia ranked 20th on Thailand's list of rice importers last year at a little over 91,000 tons of rice. However, in the first 10 months of this year, that volume increased dramatically to over 1 million tons of rice, worth $523.45 million, becoming Thailand's #1 rice market. The top 5 importers were Indonesia, the US, South Africa, Iraq, and China. Now from rice, let's go to another assessment report, the risk that hospitals around the world will have of shutting down if there is any kind of severe weather situation happen. And Thailand ranked 22nd in the world. Thailand has been ranked 22nd among countries where hospitals could be at risk of total or partial shutdown due to extreme weather by 2100. climate risk analysis company XDI or Cross Dependency Initiative issued a ranking in a report on risk to hospitals from flooding, coastal inundation, extreme wind, forest fire, cyclone, and greenhouse gas emission. The report showed that over 16,200 out of 200,000 hospitals worldwide, or about 8%, could be at risk without a phase-out of fossil fuel. Of them, highest number is from the South Asian region, almost 6,000 hospitals, followed by East Asia and Southeast Asia. The top 3 at-risk countries are India, over 5,100 hospitals, followed by China. The number is so different. China is a little over 1,300, and then Japan. Experts said that all of these 16,200 hospitals will require adaptation where suitable. And even with this enormous investment for many, relocation will be the only option. Of that number, Thailand has 104 hospitals at risk of total or partial shutdown. Thailand's potential extreme weather hazards include flooding, coastal inundation, and surface water flooding. The report also indicates that high greenhouse gas emission could cause severe damage to over 1,600 hospitals across Thailand. The report said that, however, limiting global warming to 1.8 Celsius with a rapid phase-out of fossil fuel would halve the damage risk to hospital infrastructure compared to a high-emission scenario. So, the only way to go is to reduce the fossil fuel use, and like they said, even when you do that, the best option for some hospital is just relocation, which is a big deal if you have to move the whole hospital. The next story, we will go to soft power. We hear so much about soft power from the current government. It's one of the policy that they're campaigning for before election. Right now, they also head the soft power committee. And the latest poll actually showed that most Thai people kind of have an idea what soft power is. But when it's come to the policy by Pheu Thai Party, one family, one soft power, they're kind of puzzled about it. And when I say puzzle, it's as much as more than 60% of respondents of this poll said they have no idea what is this one family, one soft power policy is about. This is opinion poll by content platform The Attraction, conducted online among the undisclosed number of participants from November 21st to 27. The poll also showed that over 70% of respondents understand the meaning of soft power, and most of them believe that the soft power and creative economy are relevant to them. Other interesting findings, they see what can be the soft power. They think of mango sticky rice, they think of tom yum goong, hot and sour shrimp soup, they think of Muay Thai, elephant pants, and Thai tea. And when it comes to the most influential persons for soft power promotion, number 1, of course, is Lalisa Manoban from Blackpink, and then Baw Khao Banchamek, the Muay Thai legend, and then actor stuntman Tony Jaa. And they were asked what should be promoted as Thailand's soft power. Come on top is Thai art and culture, and of course Thai films, festivals, Thai music, and home brew liquor. But they also said the obstacles in promoting soft power is the unclear government policy and lack of mutual understanding and communication among responsible agencies. So probably have much more communication and explanation to do exactly what the government want to do with this idea of promoting soft power, or what they have in mind and whatnot. They already announced that how much budget they're going to ask the cabinet to approve. I believe it's like over 5 billion baht, and they have all this category they want to promote. But people probably want to know more, especially taxpayers, what exactly they are going to do with those tax money. Next story, we will go to something related to, in simple word, dinosaur, because the rare fossils of Chalawan thailandicus, an extinct giant reptile from the late Jurassic period, which is 150 million years ago, have been designated a national treasure by the Department of Mineral Resources. The department registration of the fossils found in Nong Buo Lampu and Mukdahan provinces as Thailand's 44th national treasure due to their rarity and special value. The first fossil of Chalawan thailandicus was nearly complete lower jaw collected in the early 1980s from a road cut near Nong Buo Lampu. The name Chalawan itself is derived from the name of a male antagonist, the Thai folktale of Grai Thong, that able to assume the form of a crocodile with diamond teeth. So it's the name that if you talk to a lot of Thai people, they hear the word Chalawan, they will kind of get an idea that it has to be something about crocodile. So I believe this is why the name is chosen for this piece of national treasure. Anyway, for more of the detail of this story or anything about Thailand, be sure to log on to our website nationthailand.com, or any other story. You can just follow our social media. We have X, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitter is X, Instagram, and TikTok. And until we see you next time, สวัสดีค่ะ